Some of the things you should really be aware of when it comes to selling on Amazon 2025. A lot of those titles probably around the YouTube, but I'm just going to share some insights based on our experience. It's Andres from Inels, Amazon agency, hence I'll share some of the tips and tricks what you can implement for your Amazon store in 2025. The first thing is Amazon Rufus. You probably heard about this AI assistant that Amazon integrated in their platform. The thing is, no one is an expert in Rufus, I believe. It's quite a new thing that is developing for the past year, and it's meant for the customers to actually be able to use it as a chatbot, ask questions about the products, come up with some recommendations. Hey, which TQL should I buy? What is the right product for me? And the way how Rufus works, it actually reads a lot of information from your description and your title, your images, in general, your listing. And the way how you want to optimize it is that you are not just building now the listing for Amazon algorithm in terms of keywords. Actually, there are some research and studies that show that the learning model of Amazon has changed. And now you don't need to repeat the keywords that much. You don't need to come up with that many synonyms. So it's like speaking with ChatGPT, with AI assistants. They kind of understand what you're trying to say. So instead, you should focus on really trying to speak as with a human being and be more focused on the copywriting to ensure that the product that you describe on Amazon, you do this with a real person. You do description, title, bullet points, as you would do for a human being. Instead of just repeating all of the keywords in your title, bullet points, with the goal of, hey, we need to rank. It's fine, you're gonna rank if you're a relevant product, so you don't need to repeat that much. Focus on images in the way that this is the single most important thing for you to really focus on. A lot of customers, they're not just reading bullet points, title, they're straight go to the images and then make decisions based on that and videos. So Amazon also reads now what is the text in the images, they understand the context, what is the product about. So this is also important for Amazon Rufus and in general for your conversion and click-through rate. And ensure that images are made for people and you can sell the product just by showing the visuals without person going into details on the title, bullet points, and description. Also, you want to ensure that all text is there for your A+ content. That's also the way how Amazon Rufus understands what the product about, and in general, that's an additional strategy for increasing your SEO and some of the rankings. Then, when it comes to another thing you need to be aware of course, again, utilizing Amazon brand analytics. You have repeat purchase insights. You have, in the US, you have also information about your demographics of the clients, right? So you can see their age, household income, gender, status, whether they're married or single. Amazon is a really powerful machine in terms of data, and you need to understand your ICP and always make those adjustments for your content strategies based on what you see who is really buying your product. You also want to ensure that you go into some insights. What is your brand share on the category where you're searching, on the search queries? You also have this available in brand analytics. So in general, always utilize it. This gives you a lot of insights what you can do to make your listing better. Next thing, again, one more time about images. Main image. The main image can look like this, but it can also look like this. And the thing is, the conversion rate and the click-through rate might be hugely impacted by just making a single change to your main image. So it shouldn't be always on the white background. This is not true. I mean, it depends on category, but you can be creative. If Amazon doesn't allow you to make an image main one without the white background, you can then change the angle of your product. You can add shadows. You can add the product itself floating around the packaging. So you can be really creative with this. And here is also an example of the managed experiment test we have been doing for some products, and we can see that it works. You have to be creative with main image. You have to stand out from the crowd. On your secondary image section, really, there are a lot of types of selling images that you need to be aware of. We actually have a blueprint together with our partners. You can find it in the description that we made in order for you to understand what are those type of selling images, what can I implement for my product to actually stand out and make a difference in Amazon. So it's not a rocket science. It's actually proven ways and different types of images that you can implement. You can ask your designer to work on, then you can be creative maybe with some visuals on that, but it's not enough just to create a beautiful image. You have to make it selling. You have to put the right keywords. You have to put the right meaning under that. So Amazon can understand it and customers can also understand and make decision based on those visuals. My recommendations for the main image on Amazon in 2025.